morning, my YouTube friends. It is Wednesday morning and here's my outfit of the day so far. Haha, just running clothes. I did not wake up early to run this morning. I woke up at my regular time, but I'm still running before we leave the house, so that's good. Okay, it's about 12:30. We got a little distracted with some awesome Disney shopping, and we are now going to go into the park. So in case you guys missed my spiel a couple days ago, the main reason we're here is because California Adventure has the Festival of Holidays going on right now, which is pretty much like the wine and food festival. So I got it set in my mind early on that I wanted to try every single thing at every single booth. So we're skipping the beer and wine because I hate beer, and wine I can get anytime. There are other drinks that we want to try though. There are 12 booths and we are coming 3 days specifically to do this, so that is 4 booths per day plus the drinks. So here's how I'm calculating. The food and wine at the festivals at Disneyland are so over the top, amazing, creative, different combinations. I'll show you the stuff later. It would be so difficult to calculate the points. I'm sure it's possible because you could guesstimate a lot, but it would take so long, and then I don't know the serving sizes and all of that. So what I've decided for this tasting trip is that I'm going to hopefully take just 2 bites of each item. I have my partner in crime here, so we are sharing all of the food. So I'm going to try and take 2 bites of each item, and I'm going to count 1 smart point per bite. This is absolutely just an estimate because some things, if they are healthier items, will be less than 1 smart point, and then like a lot of the sugar items might be more than 1 smart point per bite. So I'm really just doing an estimate, and really the only reason I'm doing that is to keep myself in check a little bit, because if I have no way of counting anything and I don't try to count anything, then I'll go completely off the board, off the charts. So I'm just trying to help minimize my points and keep myself in control by counting 1 point per bite. So I believe today, I think we're tasting 14 items. I don't even know what yet. I just did like an estimate because actually some of the booths each of the booths have at least 3 items and 1 booth has 5. So 3 to 4 items per booth, and we're doing 4 booths. So I think I'm doing about 14 items. That's 28 smart points plus the drinks. The drinks, I think I'll be able to look up something that is similar to that drink in the tracker. And if I can't, then I've decided I'll probably just count 10 points per drink. Hopefully they're not that bad and that much sugar, but that's what I'm planning. That's my minimum for today. 28 points for food, 40 points for beverage, and I'm gonna enjoy every single bite. I'm so excited. So this is day 1 of our Festival of Holidays food tasting. And guys, check out this new OPI color. That is cool, right? I think I did such a better job of doing my nails than the last time I paid at the nail salon. So I am done with that.
Good.
Okay guys, here's my second outfit of the day. Star Wars. And my running shoes for comfort because I'm trying for 20,000 steps today. Got my rose gold ears. Eddie has his tourist Mickey hat on. And then here's his outfit. That's his Disney uniform.
Good Disney uniform.
That's why people ask him where stuff is. Because he looks like security. At our very first booth, which is actually a twofer. It is a food booth and an alcohol booth. The first one is chips, breads, and holiday spreads. And the alcohol booth is called Making Spirits Bright. So here's what we have. I'm gonna let you guys know. Okay, so this here is what? This is chicken liver pate on toast with cherry jam and pistachios. That looks like pomegranates too. Okay, this one is chorizo queso fundido with house-made tortilla chips. This one is a cranberry pear tart with rosemary infused cream. And this is a white chocolate dipped lingonberry special cookie. It's cute. Okay, over here is the alcohol. It's a mimosa flight. There's a white cranberry, that's probably this one. White cranberry mimosa. This is a pear mimosa and blood orange mimosa. All right, let's do it, guys. You can cut it. Ooh, that's nice. These are my two favorites. The winner is the pear mimosa. It tastes very much like pear. It's delicious. It tastes very much like fall.
No. So let's take a look at inside. Like a jelly inside. Right? Looks like a gingerbread cookie.
Gingerbread?
With the jelly inside.
Good?
Tastes very much like Christmas.
Alright, that's why we're here. Okay, I'm trying the chicken liver pate on toast with cherry jam and pistachios. I'm having two very large bites. Good. I've never had chicken liver pate before. You really can't even taste it that much. It's very, very mildly meaty, and the rest is all sweet and crunchy. Pistachios are very crunchy. It's really good. You have to try it.
Okay, ready, guys? We're gonna try the queso queso fundido with the house-made chips. Look at that, it's pretty cheesy. There's like nacho sauce with it's like nacho sauce with a little bit of cheese. Nacho cheese, obviously.
Can you taste the chorizo?
Yes, you can. It's a little on like the ground beefy side. It's not like the hard chorizo that sometimes you get with the wine and cheese tray. It's a soft chorizo.
Okay, the last item for this booth is a cranberry pear tart with rosemary infused cream. Rosemary. It actually sounds good, so let's see.
There's only like 5 different types of meat. It's not like the style where you have to go so much.
Oh, yummy.
Let's see the inside.
Here we go. It tastes like lemon. It tastes like lemon. I taste no rosemary at all. It's very creamy and very sweet. I can't, maybe this is the rosemary right here. Let me see. Oh, that was the rosemary. Now let me try it all together.
I got so
actually really good. It's like sweet rosemary.
And then they just have a trade. I think
That's good.
it's just very hard to like.
Okay, so I'm drinking French wine in American Disneyland. It's very good. It's very mild. If I knew how to pronounce it, I would tell you what it is, but I have no idea. So, this is turning out to be far more challenging than I thought. We've done one booth, and it was actually way more satisfying than I thought it would be. I thought the portions were going to be teeny, teeny, tiny. The smallest thing was the liver pate, which actually was way better than I thought. So don't judge it until you try it. But everything is much bigger than I thought. So 2 bites is not as practical as I thought it might be because Eddie can't eat it all, Tammy can't help us, and I'm not gonna let it go to waste because it's obviously not your run-of-the-mill regular food. It's expensive and it's really good. So I'm gonna kind of play it by ear. If we can do all 4 booths today, we will. We may have to stop at 3. I don't know, but. Okay, it's almost 4:30 and we still have not had any more food. I had a glass of wine. Oh, I think I showed you that. So we had all of the 4 plates. Hi, Eddie. We had 2 entrees and 2 desserts at 1 booth, and I had the mimosa flight at the 2nd booth. So the good news is that was actually 2 separate booths and we only have 2 more to go. So that makes the challenge a little more doable. It's 68 degrees, but for some reason I got cold. So we had to walk back to the car and get my jacket, scarf. Yeah, so.
Outfit number 3.
Outfit number 3. Okay guys, here is booth number 3. This one is called Joy to the Sauce. The first thing we have right here is the beef short rib with smashed potatoes and gravy topped with cranberry sauce. Eddie had a little sneak preview of that one and he said it was awesome. Next up we have seared salmon fillet with lemon caper sauce. And then the last item over here is sticky toffee pudding with brandied vanilla sauce. The drink here is the holiday eggnog cocktail with whipped cream and nutmeg. Super excited for that one. And then I couldn't resist, I had to get 1 more glass of wine. This is the Argentinian Malbec from the wine bar. Okay guys, I'm tasting the eggnog first because if you watch my channel, you know I've been craving eggnog. So this is actually an alcoholic eggnog. When I drink eggnog, I usually do eggnog mixed 50-50 with Diet Sprite. This is not that kind of eggnog. This is the good stuff. It's really good and it's really potent, but very delicious. And I'm gonna have a big old scoop of this.
Okay, here we go. Rib and mashed potatoes with cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce is really good.
Better than mine?
Yeah. Mashed potatoes is good, and the meat's really moist. I liked it.
So you'd buy that again?
Yes, I would.
I know, I thought you were going to bring it. I thought you were going to bring it.
Oh, this is a big bite. Give me that mashed potatoes. That is really good. Oh my gosh. The ribs are so moist and lean. They taste lean but rich, if that makes sense. Mashed potatoes are awesome. That one is really good. I would get that again. Okay, next is salmon with, I believe, dill sauce and potatoes. I love salmon, so hopefully, oh yeah, I was gonna say hopefully it's not dry. It's good, but It's good, but I feel like it's salmon you can really get anywhere. So, just goes to show there are healthy options at the park. And now these, oh, I thought these were like fingerling potatoes, but they're purple. Maybe they are fingerling purple potatoes. The potatoes are really good. But I really like potatoes, so. The potatoes are very basic, nice and salty on the outside, but nicely roasted. Very good. Okay guys, last thing for this booth is the sticky toffee pudding. This looks so sweet, but I think it actually looks good. The eggnog was a bit sweet, so the eggnog with this toffee pudding I think would be way too much, but I'm gonna give it a try and see what it's like. I don't think I've had toffee pudding like ever. Oh my gosh. That is really good. It tastes like English toffee but without the chocolate. That's really good. You'll like that, Eddie. Like not a Heath bar, better than a Heath bar, but without the chocolate. Like a Score bar, but without the chocolate.
But that looks like chocolate though.
Like this, it's not. It's toffee. It's really good. You gotta taste it. Okay guys, last booth for the night. Here's what we got tonight. This is the spicy booth. It is called Spicy Celebrations. So what we have here is Nashville hot fried turkey with dill pickles. And then we have a beef corn tamale a la plancha with spicy rojo sauce. And then spicy peanut brittle. That looks so good. I also got a pomegranate margarita with a chipotle smoked sea salt half rim. Not a full rim, just a half rim. I don't get it. Okay, so this is our last tasting of the night. Let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna start with the spicy turkey with a pickle. It's got some bread on the bottom. I feel like this is deep fried. I've heard that this is really, really spicy, so let's see. I've got bread, pickle, and spicy turkey. That's good. It's definitely deep fried. It's salty. We don't eat a lot of salt at home, so when I hit something salty, I can definitely taste it like right away. It's very salty, and it does have a nice spicy flavor. It's not overpowering spice, but it's definitely very spicy. I like it, but the thing I don't like about it is that it is very salty. Other than that, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, I just had the Nashville fried turkey. It's not super duper hot, but it's hot. It's spicy, but it still has really good flavor, but I need something to drink. Now I'm gonna try the pomegranate margarita with a chipotle salt rim because I'm dying. I need something to drink. So here we go. Pomegranate margarita. That was actually perfect for what I needed on my tongue. And I have to tell you, the pomegranate flavor is not super strong, but they are totally not skimping on the alcohol at Disney at this event. So it tastes really good, and there's a really decent amount of tequila in this, so I like it.
So we're gonna try the beef spicy tamale with corn and red sauce. Here goes the tamale. the beef is good. Let's try the red sauce.
Talk about.
That's really good. Fresh sauce. And that beef is really good too. But I haven't had any of the tamale parts of it yet. Like the corn husk. So let's try this.
But you don't need corn husk.
No, not the corn husk, but the corn meal. Seems like it's all beef. That's really good. Okay, spicy peanut brittle.
I don't see no flames.
Crunchy.
I don't see no... Waiting for the steam to come out your ears. Fire. Where's the fire? Must be good.
It's crunchy. It's good.
No spice?
The spice hit.
Milk?
So jerky.
So, very crunchy. The spice hits about 10 seconds after you eat it. Compared to the habanero peanut brittle we had over the weekend
From New Mexico?
from New Mexico. Oh, Chipotle. I would say the other one was spicier. But this one actually feels like it's another type of chili. This one tastes like more like a powdered chili that's coming like up my nose. I'll have a little bit more, and then that'll be it.
So first, let's hear Eddie's picks for best entree and best dessert.
The best entree was the beef, the ribs with mashed
Short ribs?
short ribs with mashed potatoes and cranberry sauce. I like that one a lot.
Why?
I liked it because the mashed potatoes had flavor. They weren't potatoes. They weren't just mashed potatoes. They had like maybe butter and some other flavors in there. And then you had the cranberry sauce on top of the meat, and it was a savory meat. It was moist, and then you had the little bit of tang and sweetness of the cranberry. So that was really good. I like that.
What was your favorite dessert?
My favorite dessert, I would have to say, was the toffee,
Sticky toffee pudding.
toffee pudding. It wasn't too sweet, and it wasn't savory, but it was just like barely. It was almost at the point where if it got any sweeter, I wouldn't have liked it. But it had like a really good toffee flavor, and I'm trying to figure out what it was actually made of. It looked like it was chocolate, but I'm not sure what it was. Maybe it was like more like a bread pudding or something. I'm not sure. But it had like that glaze on top, and that glaze was really good. And then I think it had like a raisin or some type of like something from the raisin family, and that was good too. And it had that toffee flavor.
My top pick for entree of all the things that we tasted tonight was hands down the short ribs with the mashed potatoes and the cranberry sauce. And I have to say, there was gravy, there was cranberry sauce. The mashed potatoes were really good. The cranberry sauce tasted like kind of a standard canned cranberry sauce, and the gravy you don't really taste. But I have to say, the short ribs were amazing. They were so amazing. They were really moist, but not fatty. Very, very flavorful. They were just amazing, and they made the entire dish.
I think the portion was pretty good too.
It was also a very decent portion. I have to say, actually, all of the portions tonight were far better than I expected. The smallest thing we had was the liver pate, the chicken liver pate on the toast, and that was the smallest thing. Everything else was really pretty decent size, but hands down, the best tasting entree tonight was the beef short ribs on the mashed potatoes. So good. I have to say though that my runner-up, because of the creativity and because I've never had it before and because of all the different flavors that were blended together, my runner-up would be the chicken liver pate. It was so good. It was much better than I expected. So my top pick for dessert, the pear tart, was my runner-up, but holy moly, that sticky toffee pudding was so good. The reason it was so good is because the minute you tasted it, you could tell that was toffee. Sometimes you eat something that's supposed to be toffee flavored and it tastes like caramel, or it just tastes like straight sugar. This was not caramel flavored. It was very definitely toffee. The cake was super moist. It was very sweet and very toffee flavored, but not so rich that it made you sick. So that was really good. Those are my top two. My top drink, I can't even, what I had from the Festival of Holidays menu was the Mimosa Trio, and then I had the Holiday Eggnog, and I had the Pomegranate Margarita. It's a tie between the eggnog and the pomegranate margarita. The eggnog, because it was delicious and sweet, almost a little too sweet, but it was very festive and very holiday tasting. The margarita, not because I could really even taste anything about the pomegranate, but because it was flavored with enough alcohol. To be blunt, Disney was not cheap on the alcohol on those two drinks, so it was very decently flavored with alcohol. The chipotle salt on the rim was very good, so it was kind of a toss-up between those two. But oh my gosh, you guys, the whole 2-bite thing, totally out the window. I'll probably figure out something tomorrow. I don't know what. I'll just like randomly assign each dish maybe 5 points. I don't know. I have to figure out something because I don't want to let a whole day go by without tracking, because then that throws my weeklies and my fit points off. I think that's what I'll do, is I'll do 5 points per dish, and then I will try to track the alcohol beverages as close as possible. So anyway, everything was super delicious.
What was the thing that you least liked?
Well, I don't know. That's a good question, because I really like
because
food.
Your viewers want to know what not to order when they go, and why.
I can't answer that because I liked it all. I like food. What would you say?
I would say it was that deep fried turkey, spicy turkey.
Oh.
That was too spicy. It was like overpowering. Just, we need to make something with like a vinegar spice.
See, I would say I would probably not order that again, but I enjoyed it because I've never had the Nashville spicy chicken whatever, so it was nice to actually try it and taste those flavors. It was very spicy. It was also very salty. So I wouldn't say that it was terrible, because I really enjoyed it because I like to try new foods. So I didn't have anything horrible, terrible tonight. I had a lot of things that were better than others, but yeah, I wouldn't say to someone, don't order this if you've never tried it, because I think everyone should try something at least the first time. If I ever run into anything that is horrible, terrible, I'll tell you, and then I'll say, don't order this. But everything tonight was pretty good. Just a lot of things, or some things were amazing, and some things were average. So